We're here with Justina Miranda from City Grow Farming. So, how does 2019 look for you?
So far, cold, but it's good because I could actually use another month in between, like February and March somewhere, to like do more preparing and just planning. Like all of a sudden, winter doesn't seem so bad when you have to plan.
And for those not familiar with you, can you share kind of what last year was about and how you've evolved into what this year is going to be like?
Sure. Well, last year I started an organic farm, and it's an 1/8 of an acre plot at the collaborative farm at Cincinnati Mound, which is in Wisconsin. It's in tri-state area. So Kyle and I, we live in Dubuque, which is in Iowa, but my farm is only 8 miles away in Wisconsin.
And this is a big career transition for you because for many years before that you were in Oak Park.
Yes, I was in Oak Park. I was working, well, it is, but it isn't because it's still around food. So I feel like I'm just kind of diving into more of, from working as a restaurant manager and a sommelier, like pairing flavors and food to actually like growing the food. So it's like going to the basics of where it comes from, and I think that's a big deal to grow food and to know where it comes from. And so it feels it's good. It feels good. I have very strong ideas and values about food, and I think that I learned that the system here is very, the food system and how we grow our food and where we're getting it from and how we consume it. All of this is a little bit backwards.
So last year you planted onions, carrots. I mean, how many different things?
So it was my first year, so had a little bit of smaller plot. It wasn't a proper 1/8 of an acre. We had tomatoes, a lot of tomatoes, peppers, different squashes, cucumbers, potatoes. We had some beets, carrots, just like you said, and then we had melons, but none of them survived, and radishes, some Swiss chard.
And you actually prepared those and sold to a restaurant, or actually prepared at a restaurant?
Right. So I partner up with Brazen Restaurant in Dubuque, which little did I know at that time that Kevin, chef owner, was filming Top Chef.
Okay.
So he is actually on the 16th current season of Top Chef. And he, the restaurant that he's running, is more of a caliber of what I'm used to here, like coming from Chicago scene.
Yeah.
And so I really was gravitated towards it, and I wanted to partner with him, and he was very open to it. I think the timing was right because I not only wanted to grow for him, but I wanted to come in and work at his restaurant in the kitchen, so back of the house, which I do have some culinary training, but I didn't have any experience, so I wanted to gain some experience and also get to know of his team and get to know him, just to make sure that our values kind of aligned of what he was doing, and just to learn more about what his needs are and how they work from the inside, so I can then best fill those needs. So I've been working there, and it was a great experience because not only I was able to grow for them, but then I was able to actually participate in preparing the fruits of my labor, literally and figuratively, and just see it being presented. And it's an open kitchen, so you actually see people enjoying it. And
wow, that's
I
cool.
was on the receiving end of it as well because, I came to a restaurant as a guest with some friends who were visiting from Chicago, and were able to just, have this beautiful dish that Sam, who was the sous chef there, just sent out for our table. And it was the carrots that I had picked that same morning. And now they were just prepared in this exclusively, tailored, beautiful way. And, with such attention to detail and And it was just great. It was great to have the full circle of experience of from seeding the carrots, seeing them grow, weeding them, because by the way, if you're growing organic, weeding the carrots is the worst. And then pulling them out of the ground, bringing them to the restaurant, seeing them being processed, washed, and then brought out and enjoying them with friends at this beautiful restaurant. So that was what made it.
It's a better experience than going to buy your carrots at Costco and then opening up the package and then cooking.
Yeah.
It's just a different experience.
Oh yeah, all around, including the nutritional value of the actual food,
Yeah.
which is also a big deal.
So what are the top 3 things that you're thinking about right now in the preparation phase?
I am thinking about the space and how to best use it, especially for starting the seeds. I'll be starting them at home under lights, and then so we have to set up that equipment, and I don't really know how that looks yet. And I'm thinking about this, how to use the space at the greenhouse that we have built, and it's a new addition to the collaborative farm. And I have 25 square feet there, so how to best use that. And also just making sure that I have all the seeds that I need and equipment, some tools that do I have all of them? I just want to have everything ready to go. So because once the season starts, there's just no stopping it.
Well, we caught you at an interesting part, the prep part. So is it cool if we follow up with you sometime in like May, June to see how things are going?
Yes.
Yeah?
The best time will be probably harvest.
Harvest?
Some type of harvest, I think.
Which would be what?
Well, I think beginning of June, hopefully.
Beginning of June? Okay. And if anyone wanted to get in touch with you, where could they go to? Is there a site, an email, or
they can
Instagram?
just put in City Girl Farming on social media. Instagram is where I mostly spend my time on, as far as like documenting my journey and posting videos, pictures, so it's adding to my story. And I also have a website which is posted on my Instagram
All right.
account.
Well, if anyone's interested, City Farm Girl with Christina Miranda.
Thanks.
And we'll see you in June.
Thanks, Gustavo. Yeah.